guys might know me as Kaybearcutie95 or as just Kayla, or maybe you don't know me at all, but I am starting off this YouTube channel and we are going back in time. If you don't know who I am known as a BBW porn star. I've been doing this for quite some time, and that is what I'm mostly known for. So, to everyone who does know me, this is the big deal. And I'm going to state this first. This is only going to be a portion of the video. If you are somebody who knows me, you probably know me on Courage as well. And that is where the rest of this video is going to be, because I can't show certain things on YouTube. And also, I'm not going to give certain things for free. So back in the day, I posted a video 7 years ago, and somebody had shared it. The guy, I'm gonna credit him because I'm using now his, which was my video on YouTube, The Ultimate Warrior. Maybe you guys know who that YouTube channel is or not, but I'm going to basically look at my own content on there. 7 years ago, you couldn't find fat type content as much as you can see it now. I mean, we live in a completely different world where people are more open to not body shaming and more, yeah, be big, you know, if you're big, flaunt it, you know, you're perfect in your own way. So it's a different reality than it was then. And so that's why this video is so crazy. There's a lot of things about this video. So one of the first things you're going to notice in this video is that I am like triple in size when I made this video. The second thing you're going to notice is that I look so different and my personality is different. How I talk, maybe it's a little bit the same because I mean, it is me. But you're going to see that I have kind of grown a little bit. My old self cringes me out, and I think that stands for everybody. I think everybody's old self cringes them out. So, the backstory on this video, a lot of people have seen it, but nobody knows why that video got made. Because at that time, when I had started my YouTube 7 years ago, again, I wasn't making it for porn or anything like that. I was making it because I wanted to be a singer. I had started that channel. I had put music videos out there, which, by the way, are still up there. Don't know how to get them down. Super cringe. I sing so much better now. I've had lessons, I've had class, I've had all these things. So 7 years ago, I'm working at TJ Maxx, and there was a customer who came in there all the time, and she used to do like those fake returns. However, it was a customer that didn't like me because usually I always caught her, and I was basically somebody they trusted up front to make decisions on whether somebody was getting their return or not. But this woman had it out for me. She did not like me at all because I was ruining her big plan. She was not having it. So she used to make fat comments to me. Now, if myself today, right now, was back then, I probably would not have reacted, oh my gosh, would not have reacted the way that I did. Also, I wouldn't be as confident as I am today if it wasn't for me being not confident. And I know that sounds so backwards, but I had to be not confident to be confident, and this video is going to show you why. So, lady kept making comments towards me at work, and the last comment was the last comment I think I was going to get, because at that size, I only weighed like maybe 150 pounds in this video. 145, 150. It was around there, and this lady was telling me, my daughter's 6 months pregnant, what's your shirt size? I think that was the last comment I had from that lady, where I was like, okay, I'm done with you. We're not having this. See you later. And I cried. I ran to the back room. I told my boss I needed to leave. I needed to go home. I needed to cool off. I had it. It insulted me. It bothered me because not only was a stranger making these comments, but I also got comments at home. I mean, my family started noticing when I got a little pudgy, and most of that was due to depression. I got bullied a lot. I didn't really have many friends. So with that, I kind of gained weight because most of the time I just sat at home if I wasn't working. But so that was the reason I went home that day and made such a different video that became popular overnight. I go home, I'm upset. I'm like, forget this, I'm gonna act confident. One thing that my aunt taught me was, you know, she is very, how do I say it? She don't give a shit about anybody's opinion. And even if she does, she acts like she doesn't. But, well, you know, I feel like poop. I feel very depressed about what this lady said. I'm gonna pretend I'm confident. And then I also want other people to feel good about themselves because I don't want other people to feel like me and be bullied by people like her. So I went on to YouTube and I made a video and I posted it with my 2 followers. I had 2 followers on YouTube and I didn't think it was going to go anywhere. And I woke up the next morning and I had thousands and thousands of followers. And somebody had taken that video and shared it. And that is basically how I got started in this career. After that got shared, I started getting a lot more comments on my videos talking about me, talking about my body, yada yada. And it was giving me a major confidence boost. I'm like, wow, these people think I'm good looking. And it just helped. And I made a lot of friends during this process, but one guy, I don't know who it was, but one guy had commented on one of my YouTube videos and he was like, hey, I would pay to watch you eat. I thought, this guy's joking. He's joking. That ain't real. No way is that real. I DM'd him privately on YouTube because you could do that. I don't know if you can still do that. I'm new to YouTube again. And we talked and he paid me $500 to just suck down some pizza, which is another video that's shared on here that you guys have probably seen if you know who I am. And that's where it started. Did I gain from this process? Yes. Don't join this career if you can't handle the outcome. The outcome is not going to be what you think it is. But you know what? I also think that regardless if I made the content or not, I was going to end up fat anyways. I like food. But to start where this video is going, I'm going to do a reaction video and I'm going to start the video and we're going to watch this together. So sadly, this is the part at the end where it'll only be available on Curvage. But do you guys recognize this shirt? This is the exact shirt I wore in that video 7 years ago. And we're gonna see how it fits me now. But if you wanna see that and a little more and a body update, that is going to be on Curvage for sale. This part, however, I will share both on my YouTube and my Curvage, and we will go from there. So I'm going to do a reaction to an old video of mine, and we're going to see the differences in me, and I'm going to go over what I think of myself, because I know I'm cringy. So to do that, I'm going to have to put on my headphones. You guys never see me with headphones, but I don't want there to be an echo while I'm reacting to this video of myself. I could wear my cat ear ones, but they look good back there.
A lot of you have the wrong impression. A lot of you think that I'm thin or just I give the wrong impression. But I hate it when people say you're skinny and they're in person with me. It's really aggravating. I don't know why it aggravates me, but it's come on, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me when I'm right here, because you know what? I'm proud to be fat. Let me just show you how I'm fat. First of all, I have stretch marks on my butt. Still, my butt grew too fast. I can't wear shorts because my butt hangs out of my shorts, and it doesn't look like a nice butt. I don't have one of those Nicki Minaj butts, okay, that everybody wants.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there at Nicki Minaj. My voice is so different. Oh my gosh. My voice is so different. Let's go back to this. I was talking about how I didn't have a Nicki Minaj butt. If I could go back and talk to my younger self, I would say, 1, your ass is just fine. And you better get used to it, because your ass is going to be 1,000 times larger than it is now. And I would also say, don't worry about that, because everybody has different likes. One thing with aging is you learn that not everybody is going to like what you got, or like a Nicki Minaj butt, or like that butt. You know? Butts are butts. But I was doing a free body show. Thanks for giving free content, younger Kayla. Could have made lots of money, but... Anyways, let's continue.
A fat white butt that goes into my leg. My leg also has like little dimples. And it's really gross. I mean, it's kind of fun to play with, but it's gross. And see, I look like I'm wearing underwear, but I'm wearing shorts. You just can't tell because I'm fat.
Nah, girl. Nah, girl, we're not going there. Dimples are like moles and like freckles. They are just patterns that accentuate the body. You're going too far. This is still fun to play with. I can't tell you how many times I grab my legs. Hold on, I'm going to give you guys a show right now. I grab my legs and I shake them all about. I mean, it is fun to play with. I agree with that statement. It's fun to play with. But they're not gross. Shut up.
I have wiggly arms and I have fat stomach. And I have stretch marks on the top of my boobs because they grew too fast. And then there's this one. This one really pisses me off.
My stretch marks are very prominent. However, I know that with my boobs up and such, yada yada, it's not going to really show that. But continuing on.
Because I can kind of hide this a little bit, but it's not like when I look down, this happens. It's like, fuck, really? Look at this double chin. Anyways. I just want to point this out that even though I look like this and even though it may bother me a little bit, I know that I'm perfect in my own way and I know what I deserve. And I know the treatment that I deserve because it doesn't really matter about what I look like, it's about how I act. And to everyone, I have been the nicest person ever to.
How you act, okay. Back then, I was a crazy son of a bitch. And I had so many insecurities, I didn't know how to act. I'm like... You want me to be real? I'm being real. Back then, I was a nutcase. And I'm a little bit of a nutcase still, sure. But I have grown a lot. So, for me to say it's not how you look, it's how you act, I had a lot of nerve at that moment in my life. And I have learned slowly over the years. Everybody progresses differently, right? I think how I acted, I didn't deserve anybody. Or maybe that's just insecurities talking now, too, about how I was back then. But I can tell you that myself now doesn't really like her that much and would go back in time and give so much advice. As much as I want to hate on old self is a little bit true. It's not how you look. It is how you act. When you don't like you, it makes others question if they should like you. It makes you think that there's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. Everybody is good and perfect in their own way. All right? Everybody is good looking to somebody. Everybody has different variety. You gotta understand that. And you can't think that there's something wrong with you when somebody you like doesn't like you. It's just difference of opinion. It's like the princess and the frog. Think about that. Although I feel like I'm a princess now and I was a frog there.
We'll go this far for you. No matter who you are, even if
nicest person ever do. The way I speak language, even to today, is a little off. I definitely had a speaking issue, if that's what they call it. How to word sentences. I don't think enough before I speak, and when words come out, it's like word garbage. And that sentence just didn't make any sense. Stuttering. Wow. Nicest person ever, too. That sentence. Cringe. But, you know, I was sort of nice. I was sort of nice. Sort of nice. I'm nicer now.
I barely know you. I am the nicest, sharing, just... I know what I am. I know what I do because I get hurt a lot. I get hurt a lot because people shit on me and think that me paying for them or anything like that is just, it's automatic. They use me, I get used easily, and that's how life goes. There's a lot of guys that I ignore, and if you're watching this, you get...
Guess what, old Kayla? Being used is a part of life. We all get used some way or another by somebody, and that's just it. But to get onto the body looks. One, I think I look way better now than I did then. I didn't know how to do my eyebrows and makeup back then. I'm seeing that. My hair, I like how long it is, but my hair is pretty much the same length as it was then, although colored better. My areas are much larger, and honest to God, it looks good on me. So you got better, Kayla. You got better.
Ignored because I don't want to deal with the bullshit. I don't want to deal with your sexual comments. I know what I am, and I know what I have, and just because I have big boobs does not...
Sexual comments. Stop it again, right? I keep stopping. We're only 2 minutes in, and it's a 5-minute video, and I'm still stopping it. My whole life and career is based on sexual comments by men. I think at the time I was groomed to think that it was wrong to be praised by anybody. And that's not a way to look at it. It's not creepy. Take it as a compliment. Stop acting so uptight like you're all that in a bag of chips. It'll go better for you, old Kayla. It's so crazy how prude and different I was to like who I am now at this moment. Wow. It's just, wow.
I mean, you have the right to be like, let me just fuck you and we're just going to do it and you won't care because you're a whore. Now, you tell me this. You think I'm fat, so I'm disgusting. What are boobs made out of? What are boobs made out of? Please tell me. What are boobs made out of? They are made out of fat. So
what are boobs made out of? This is a sentence that made me popular in the first place. That one sentence is what got everybody to share this thing. What are boobs made out of? Right? A lot of guys say fat women are gross because fat's gross. You're taught that fat is gross. But what does every girl usually want? Not saying every girl, but most girls. Big breasts or big butt. People go and get plastic surgery to get big breasts and a big ass, and what is that? It's because they don't have the fat there. They want the fat there. They want to have big boobs. They want to have big ass. Guys love boobs and ass. Still a question on my mind today. I still don't understand.
Time you say you don't like fat, you're basically saying you don't like boobs. And when also you say you don't like fat, you're also saying you don't like ass because ass is fat. Okay, so if you're fat and you're overweight or whatever, be proud that you are fat and overweight. Do not let somebody tell you that because you're fatter or anything that you, or ugly even ugly. Even if you're not fat, you're just skinny and you're ugly, whatever.
If you're just skinny and you're ugly, I don't think that was the correct words I wanted to use. But I get what I'm stating at. And that is, don't let anybody tell you who you are. You need to be who you want to be. And you are who you say you are. And that's that. You're not what other people tell you you are. And that's so important. And you know what? I can talk this to the cows come home, but all of us have a little bit of insecurity. And what other people say hurts a little bit. It's like kind of like sometimes when I go on to like BBW Chan, these guys know all models hate that fucking site. There's always one guy who has something to say. But you know what? If I let 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 people dictate who I am as a person, I wouldn't have gotten this far. And you're going to have people not like you. You're going to have people that say crap. And you got to just, bye. Push it off. Don't respond. One of my biggest mistakes in the past used to be I responded to every single negative comment that I got. Even recently. Even like last year. Well, I'll bring you up to speed. I'm being honest. Last year, I would respond. And it's not good. It doesn't make me look good. It just, ignore it. You know? Don't participate. When you participate, all you do is feed into them, and they want to do it more. So, if you can tell yourself in the moment of anger or depression that you are fine, you are perfect, there's people that love you, you don't need to worry about what others say. And that's true.
It doesn't matter, okay? Because I know that I'm beautiful, and my insides tell me that I'm beautiful.
I mean, your insides tell you when you want to eat. Your insides tell you that your heart's beating and your stomach's growling. And go, moving on.
So anything that your dumbass has to say does not affect me anymore from this day on. I'm not going to hide my pictures that I'm
not from that day on, but like from now. From 7 years later.
Thin girl, because I'm not thin, I am fat.
Oh my god, me hearing my old self say I'm fat, it makes me want to go back in time and just knock me out. Like, what are you talking about?
It's closed. I'm fat. And, you know, if you're overweight, don't let somebody tell you that you're not good enough. Don't let somebody tell you that you'll never find somebody. And don't let somebody tell you that the only way you're ever going to get a date is if you lose weight or this. Because I've had many boyfriends, and I've had built boyfriends. Not like...
Guess what, Mr. Dating all the guys with built I cannot speak. Dating all the guys that have built bodies. I don't know why. It's a crazy phenomenon. I noticed that guys who exercise and are big into weights, they like holding on to weights, happen to like holding on to a lot of weight. If you know what I mean. They are into bigger women. You would think that guys who are into fitness want a fitness woman. You would think that they want to find somebody they can go high-looks with. And sure, there are guys like that. But there are so many that are like, I'm fit so I can you. So anyways, moving forward at, so we're 3 minutes and 48 seconds in. I think oh my god, I made this too long.
That really matters. It's pretty nice though, but it doesn't matter. The point is that you find somebody who treats you right and does a lot of things for you. Me, personally, the way I was raised to treat a guy...
And does a lot of things... I'm sorry, stopping at 4 minutes. And does a lot of things for you. I need somebody to do a lot of things for me now just because I don't have the energy to do it. But back then, what are you talking about? They're not there to be your servant. Oh my gosh. This is what I mean. The way I talk, so cringy.
That treats you right is the way that I just do for anyone, including the ones that treat me like shit, because that's just... But anyways, the point is,
Cringe.
You find somebody who treats you right, and that's what you base it on. Because basically, we don't judge people by the color of their skin. Why should we base them on the fat in their skin? Because it doesn't really matter. Why should we base them on the way that they were born? It's just genes. If they look a certain way and you don't like it, just because you don't like it doesn't mean somebody else isn't going to like it. Because I think Channing Tatum is hot, and some people say he's ugly. And I'm just thinking, what the fuck is wrong with you?
He's ugly. I changed my mind.
Channing Tatum, he's already
You don't
hot.
like him anymore.
But a lot of people don't think he's hot. So it's about what people like and enjoy. And I can tell you this, that a personality gains you being attractive. Because I've seen guys that I thought, oh, God, that guy's ugly. I started getting to know him, and all of a sudden I had a crush on him. Give people a chance and stop being a judgmental asshole or bitch. Have a nice day. Have a very full day.
All right. You heard it here, folks. So, that is that. And yeah. So with that video being said, that is when I all started this crazy journey that I'm living in now. This shirt, granted I don't have underwear and anyone needs to go up a diet at this point, but I have this shirt. And if you guys want to see me trying it on, you know where to find it. Link will be in the description below. Hope you have a nice day. I hope you have a very full day.